I'm really not making the kids have to go to the ER. Oh my god.
Are you? Green light, yeah. Red light, stop.
Don't feel very well.
Attention, the features.
This is, if I turn this in, they'll give me some headphones. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Oh, the tree fell off.
Hey, was a tree topper for Christmas. Oh no! Honey, are you okay? We just spent so long decorating that. You just... Really, I told you to use a chair.
I'll fix it. Amanda.
Whoa.
Amanda. That's the paper. All right, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. All right. Hey, listen, we have got an awesome night planned, and I know that we're going to try to get some lights up, but it's okay. I'm going to start anyway. So can I do this? There's a lot happening tonight. I want to run through our evening with you, and then I've got somebody special that I want to introduce, okay? So we're going to play a couple games. We're going to have a competition for some prizes that are really, really good, okay? Some good stuff. There we go. And then we're going to have a little bit of worship. I'm going to speak. Hey, hang with me. I'm going to speak for just a minute. We're going to talk a little bit about Christmas. If I can get my mic to work. And then we're going to stuff our socks. If you brought some socks and toothbrushes and toothpaste, thank you so much. We'll kind of go over the how we're going to do that in just a little bit. And then we're going to eat some Christmas cookies and have milk and chocolate milk, okay? And we have peanut-free cookies too. All my peanut-free people, where are you at, SK? Got you. But before, listen. But before we do all of that, this is a special night because we have. This is a special night because we have a theme. We have a themed night. Somebody tell me what the theme is. Bob Ross Christmas. Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you guys excited for Bob Ross Christmas? And so, yes, happy little trees. Absolutely. Are we set up with our camera and stuff? Are we set up behind? For our big revealing moment? Okay. All right. So we have with us tonight our very own Bob Ross. Are you excited? Are you guys excited to meet Bob Ross? Let's cue up the lights. Let's cue up the music. Give it up for Bob Ross.
Hello. Yes, Aaron.
And the first thing that I wanted to ask you is, where on earth do you get all of your inspiration?
I tend to get all my inspiration from nature, birds in the trees, all the green around.
Is
Just
there-
a beautiful sight.
Yeah. Is there a particular like scene that you really love to paint?
I really love a good forest.
A good forest.
Some mountains too,
Okay.
yes.
Have you ever painted people before?
Yeah, I have. It's actually my specialty.
Your specialty.
I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah. So, is there any one person that you've painted that maybe we might know?
I can paint you.
You can paint me.
Yes, I can.
Do you have? Can you do that for us?
Want me to?
Yeah. Are y'all ready to see this? Hey, can we get that camera up close on his painting? He's working really hard, y'all. Wow. Easy. Wow. Hey, would you guys give it up for Bob? That is it's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's why I make the big bucks.
That's right. So, would you like to play a game with Bob and with me? So, underneath of your chair, there are 10 stickers, and they say "Come and play." If you've got one of those stickers, would you take it off your chair and would you come up and play with us? All right, we have a few more who've not made it up yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need a few more.
Directly under the chair.
Let me see your stickers. Let me see your sticky notes. All right, everybody's got one so far. If there's a couple empty chairs, I don't know why you're not checking. Some chewing gum? Not looking for that one. All right, well, we're going to play with what we got, unless somebody finds one. Have you found one? Anybody? Are you being shy? All right, well, we're going to play with what we got. Here we go. So this game is called Bob Ross or Not. So I'm going to put up something on the screen, and you are going to decide whether Bob Ross said this thing or did he not say this thing. Okay? So here we go. And listen, we are playing for, where's that camera at? Come over here. We're playing for a Bob Ross positive energy drink right there. Isn't that cool? There it is. Oh, maybe I need to back up a little bit.
That's the best energy drink you'll ever have right there.
Bob Ross. Cool? Here we go. All right, so did Bob Ross say it or not? I'm getting there. All right. All right, did Bob Ross say it? So if he said it, you're going to put up Bob Ross's face. Do you have Bob Ross's face? No, you're all supposed to have. Nah, really?
Yeah, I really.
Okay. What do you have? Okay, so you need that, and 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 you need this, that, and this. All right, here we go. So Bob Ross or not, did Bob Ross say this? Hold up what you think. Hold up what you think. Some people can come over here. Why don't y'all three come over here on this side? What do you think, Bob? Did you say that?
We'll have to wait and see.
Okay, Bob Ross. If you think Bob Ross said it, put your Bob Ross face up. If you think he did not say it, put the one with the X up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Put him up. Put him up. What do y'all think? Who thinks Bob Ross said it? Who thinks he didn't say it? Bob, did you say it? Bob, you can play too. Oh, he thinks he didn't say it. Okay. Bob Ross said it. So keep track in your head. If Bob Ross said it, you get a point. The next one, here we go. He did. He said it. He said it. Yep. Without a purpose, life is a motion without meaning.
Wait, actually take the artwork and keep it.
Did Bob say it or did he not? Okay, we have a lot of yeses. We have some yeses. Everybody's on the yes train. Bob Ross did not say it. That was Pastor Rick Warren. Next one. We don't make mistakes, only happy little accidents. All right, here we go. Bob Ross absolutely said it. Did you get it right? You got it right?
What do you mean did I get it right?
All right. We absolutely, no pressure. We use absolutely no pressure, just like an angel's wing. What do you think? We have a yes and some no's and a yes and a yes. Bob, what do you think? You think yes? Yes, yes, and yes? Absolutely, he said it. Absolutely no pressure, just like an angel's wing. Here we go. Why fit in when you're born to stand out? Why fit in when you're born to stand out? What do you think? No, no, no. Yes, yes. Yes. You think you said it?
I said it.
Okay. No, no, yes. All right, here we go. You did not say it. You did not say it. Dr. Seuss, old man Dr. Seuss, here we go. There's nothing wrong with having a tree as a friend. What do y'all think? Yes? Yes? No? Yes, 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 yes. The tree thing, everybody's on it. Here we go. He did say it. Sure did, Bob. Sure did, Bob. Here we go. I like to beat the brush.
I
do you
like to
think?
beat the brush.
I like to beat the brush. Everybody's up? Everybody's up? Sure did. Sure did say it, Bob Ross. Couple more. Unless someone like you cares an awful lot, nothing will get better. I know this by heart. This Grey's Anatomy? Is this Grey's Anatomy? Is this The Office? Oh, okay. Dr. Seuss. Who got it right? You need the dark in order to show the light. That sounds like Yoda. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, no, no, yes. All right, here we go. One more. That was Bob Ross, sure was. Next, last one. Here we go. You can do anything you want to do. This is your world. What do you think? You think he said it? Here we go. All right. Absolutely, he said it. All right, hey, so how many of you got them all right? Six? You know what?
All of them.
Because it's Christmas, everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. Y'all, and you can take home your Bob Ross faces as souvenirs. Don't let Connor Spees have one of these. No, you can keep them. They're yours. Merry Christmas.
Emphasis on don't let Connor get one.
Merry Christmas. No, you keep it.
Am I going down? Am I staying up?
Yep. All right, so this would not be a Bob Ross Christmas. This wouldn't be a Bob Ross Christmas without giving all of you a chance to paint yourself. And what better time than to have a real life painter here? And so what we're going to do is in a minute, we're going to dismiss you just a little bit at a time, and you're going to go back and you're going to get a palette of finger paint, and you're going to get a piece of paper, sketch paper, or Miss Heidi's going to hand them out, and then you are going to paint a masterpiece like Bob Ross. We've got four categories that you can win a prize in. I'm waiting for everybody to listen. So, best winter scene, best Christmas scene, best portrait of a volunteer. So any one of our adult volunteers, I would love to see some good portraits of Will Phillips. Anybody? And then most creative. So you can pick one of those categories. You can only win in one category. Okay?
I better see some good work.
Let's see. Hey, will you dismiss some students to go back and get their paint? And Mandy, will you dismiss some students? Or you're standing back there, never mind. Matt, will you dismiss some students to get their paint? So we're just going to go a little bit at a time. Hey guys, when you're painting, look up here. When you're painting, I would appreciate it if we can maintain our distance, right? We want to be safe tonight. We want to make sure everybody stays healthy. And so I know that I've already seen some chairs that have scooted together. I need y'all to spread out and stay spread out, okay? Right here. I need y'all to stay spread out, okay? Yeah, I would walk around. I would You've got about 5 minutes. Paint quickly.
Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join me today. Thought today we'd do a fantastic little winter scene, just a simple little scene I think you'll really enjoy doing. So I tell you. Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join me today. Thought today we'd do a Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join me today. Thought today we'd do a fantastic little winter scene, just a simple little scene I think you'll really enjoy doing. So I tell you what, let's start out and have them run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint this painting. While they're doing that, let's go on up here. I've already covered the canvas with a nice thin even coat of the liquid white. It's wet and all ready. So let's start today. We'll use a little 1-inch brush. We'll start with a little touch of the cad yellow. Reach over here and grab a little, just a very small amount of the bright red. So we have yellow and bright red. There, just load a little bit on the brush. Let's go right up here. Maybe we'll have a sun in the sky today, so decide where your sun's gonna live. There you go.
So much paint, but so little time.
60 seconds.
Okay, hands up. Hands up, hands up. Wipe off your hands. Somebody's gonna come around. Hey, volunteers, can we collect the paint? We gotta be done. We gotta be done. All right, so you could do. Okay, hey, if you can, if nobody's come to pick up your paint yet, if you would put your paint in the trash can and then find your seat with your masterpiece. We'll wash our hands in a second. We'll wash our hands in a second. It's okay. Find your seat, find your seat.
We'll do best in show and right there.
There you go.
So just split that between the...
Hey, can I get the shoulder mount camera up here? Hey, can Rebecca be a judge?
Yes, please. So that way we're not having to look through the cards to see what's what. They're all $5. So we got.
All right. So our very first category, and remember that you get one shot. Okay.
Because I kind of just nodded.
You get one shot to win one category.
I would just say that.
And so in the first category, and then hey Mike, can we get the camera to pan on all the masterpieces? Okay, so our first category, if you want to be considered for best winter scene, bring it up. Bring it up here. Bring it up here, in a line right here. In a line right here. Line up on the yellow line, on the yellow line.
We need to walk out so we can see it.
And hold it up. Okay. Which side are y'all going to start on? Hey, are y'all going to comment on any
All
of
right.
our masterpieces?
I think we have our top three. We're gonna go mountains in true Bob Ross, and I think
No commentary on any of the masterpieces?
well, I mean, look at the shading and the brush strokes. How you got brush strokes with fingers is just brilliant.
Yes. I really like the cross included on this one. I'm also partial to curly hair.
And then I think you have to love the mastery
And
of the
there's-
sleigh and Santa.
And Aurora Borealis.
Yes.
I love that this one appears to be a fire. It's
I love how you got the little afro.
oh, the sunset.
Nice, I love me a good afro.
I feel you.
All right, pick your
Yes.
winners.
I love all of them.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, I like that too.
All right. I can announce it.
Okay.
All right, we'll get Santa and his reindeer up for our first winner.
Yeah.
And then we'll get mountains right here. And then snowman, Christmas tree. Those will be our three winners.
Can we get the winners to come over here and stand over here?
But wasn't the real prize the journey and the friends we made along the way? Yes.
All right, we ready for the next category? Next category, best Christmas scene. Best Christmas scene.
We'll give everybody at one time.
I'm still holding this broken mic.
I can't do
These
that.
are all so cute.
I feel so bad having to do this now. Oh, look at the fireplace. Are you kidding me?
The fireplace is great. I also really love this tree and like a
National Lampoon's makes me.
Wow, there are a lot of Christmas scenes. That's a lot.
All right, see, we got some great Christmas trees over here. Is this a hand reindeer?
So I think we all just need to
I love it, love it.
That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm
The
gonna
ho ho ho.
with the stocking.
I love all the fireplaces. The fireplaces all look good. Well, what do you think about these?
Honestly, I love the National Lampoons. It speaks to me. It's my wife's favorite Christmas movie.
If I'm gonna be honest, dinosaur is really calling my name.
the Christmas dinosaur that we all know and love. Fireplace is amazing.
Oh yeah, hand reindeer. Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm the only one that didn't do a Christmas tree.
Oh, Santa, that's a good.
Tell the judges. To clean up, you're talking about? To clean up? Oh, yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
My favorite of the Christmas trees in a pot.
Yeah, let's
Because
go.
of all the ornaments.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go pot, fireplace, and hand reindeer. Fireplace, pot.
Do you want me to give our results? Our top three.
Top three, listen up, here we go.
In no particular order because we didn't discuss that. We have the hand reindeer.
The hand reindeer.
Creativity. I want to go do it at home. We also have the Christmas tree. I don't know if it's supposed to be a pot, but it looks like it's in a pot, and I like that. And also, fireplace. Amazing. Artistic, detail. But we love all of them. And isn't the real prize the journey and the friends we make along the way?
All right, thank you all. Thank you all. You can keep your masterpiece and you can hang it on your refrigerator.
Hey, if we can get the three to stay up here.
Yeah, the three winners of that category to stay over here. The next category, Best Portrait of a Volunteer. Best Portrait of a Volunteer. This should be good.
Looking forward to this category.
Yes. Be kind. Be kind to me. Please be kind to me.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Stand on the yellow line, on the yellow line.
That's amazing.
What? Oh, Ellen got some love right there. Ellen, where are you?
I love it.
So good.
I'm loving this Travis.
Lots of Travis. Who is this?
It's Dusty as he's dressed right now.
Dusty.
It's
Who is this? Miss Casey. Yes. This one of Ellen right here is going to be my new Instagram profile picture, I'm pretty sure.
Who is yours?
Xander, what were you going with? Awesome fire truck. I'm not gonna lie.
Are both of those me?
Now we got some talented men over here.
All right, let's make our deliberations, judges.
All right, we're gonna be starting off with our Ellen painting right here.
Yeah, I think Will and Dusty.
And then Will. Yeah. And then Dusty. Those are our three winners.
All right, thank you. And our last
Best of luck to everyone
category
else.
is most creative.
Maybe next year.
Most creative.
This one's gonna be
Line up here on the yellow line. Judges, we have 3 minutes.
Oh my.
We've got 3 minutes.
That's awesome. Okay. All right. I already got one of my first top three.
Oh, that's not sweet.
No, you're good.
Skinny, I like skinny Santa Claus.
Creative.
All right, judges, most creative.
What's that, S4? What's that, S4?
I like
Oh, I like it, I like it.
I'm gonna go ahead I definitely think the snow globe moves on. Well done.
Woo!
Bob Ross Lego, it's some great work.
All right, judges, your deliberation.
Okay. We've got snow globe.
Go ahead over.
We also have Lego Bob Ross Christmas tree head.
Great work.
Amazing. We also have this smudgy thing with all the colors I love with all my heart. Abstract piece.
Awesome work, young man.
But they're all amazing. And so are you.
All right, thank you guys. We're gonna best in show. This is our last, right? Our last prize.
Yeah. We got
Best in show in second place. You have 2 minutes.
So, best in show, we agree.
Best in show. All right. Our winner today is Lego Bob Ross. Congratulations.
Let me hold up your prize. Nice. All right, once you get your second place prize, thank you. You guys can have a seat, right? We're done. All right, hey, give it up for them.
This number 5 mic is up here if it's needed. There's an extra mic up here.
Give him back. Give him back to Ellen.
Do you want me to just let them stay seated? I don't know if I was about to say seated or I don't really know. Hello. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, so I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. You could have come like a mighty storm with with all the strength of a hurricane. You could have come like a forest fire with the power of heaven in your flame. But you came like a winter snow, quiet and soft and slow, falling from the sky in the night to the earth below. You could have swept in like a tidal wave, or in an ocean to ravish our hearts. You could have come through like a roaring flood to wipe away the things we've scarred. Oh, but you came like a winter snow, quiet and soft and slow, falling from the sky in the night to the earth below. Oh, your voice wasn't in a bush burning, and your voice wasn't in the rushing wind. It was still, it was small, it was hidden. Oh, you came like a winter snow, and you were quiet and soft and slow, falling from the sky in the night to the earth below. You came falling from the sky in the night to the earth below. He is jealous for me. He loves like a hurricane. I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, I realize just how beautiful you are, how great your affections are for me, and oh, how he loves us so. Oh, how he loves us, how he loves us so. We are his portion, and he is our prize, drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. If grace is an ocean, we're all sinking. So heaven meets earth like a sloppy wet kiss. My heart turns violently inside of my chest, and I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I God, we thank you for your love. We thank you that you are the God who is with us. And God, I pray that you would speak to our hearts in the time that we still have together this evening. God, I pray that you would remind us that you are the God who is with us. And we thank you for it in Jesus' name, amen.
So we've had time to be silly and funny, but if I can ask you to do just a couple of things. For the few minutes that remain, we're going to do a couple of things that require your focus and your attention. This first part is more of a listening and kind of contemplative part, but then the next part is an opportunity for you in a small way to serve and to help and to love your neighbor. Can you do that with me? So what I'm asking from you is for you to kind of like physically and mentally and spiritually to just take a rest. The stuff that you find at your feet and the stuff that you find in your hand, for a lot of us, that might be our phone, right? Or the stuff that you maybe came in here with, or the things that you're thinking about, or the stresses, or the anxieties that you have. I know it's end of semester and homework and grades and tests and finals and things are looming. But what I'm asking for you to do is just to take a pause. Can you do that? I was thinking about all the things and all the places in my life that are full, that are filled up. My t-shirt drawer is full. I don't know if you have the same problem that I do, but I have like 3 places in my house that I keep my t-shirts. And because I'm a youth pastor, I get a lot of t-shirts. And thankfully, they're all really good t-shirts, and I really love our t-shirts. But my t-shirt drawer is really full. My wife says that if I get one more t-shirt, I've got to take one out. I don't know if whoever does your laundry, maybe you do your laundry if you have the same system, but like you can't just keep piling on more or more t-shirts in your drawer. Our garage is really full. You really can't fit anything more in there because I think we've filled it up to its capacity. My computer bag, I keep way too much stuff in my computer bag. I don't know if your backpack or whatever you use, your book bag for school, is the same way. I see some of you like coming and going from and to school. I think that there's like a little person that lives in your backpack because your backpack in some cases is larger than you are. And so that's a problem, and that will cause you back issues for a long, long, long time. My computer bag, my backpack is full. I even see sometimes on Sunday nights, especially all my guys in here, we like to play the trash can Jenga game and to see like who can put on the last thing before the whole pile of trash falls. You've been there and you've seen it and you've probably done it. Things in our life sometimes get full. We pile on these things, and then when it comes time for December and for Christmas and to welcome Jesus into our heart and into our life, we don't have any more room because our life is so full. Do we have room for Jesus this Christmas? Have you made room for Jesus? When we get to Silent Night on December 24th, wherever you're going to be, whether you're going to be watching a service online or maybe you'll be here with us on the back field as we celebrate, as we participate in Christmas Eve worship, are you trying to like put Jesus on top of everything else and like push it down so that it'll fit? Is that what we're going to have to do this year? When Jesus was born, the world was not ready for him. The world did not really make room for him. And the world really didn't receive him well either. As we read, this is Luke 2. This is like one of the most quoted Christmas passages. It's used all the time. I'm going to use it tonight. So it's Luke 2, 1 through 6, and I hope we can put the words on the screen. Luke 2, 1 through 6. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken in the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria. And everyone went to their own town to register. That's a really important part. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He was part of David's family tree. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him, and she was expecting a child. And while they were there, the time came for the baby to be born. A couple of things, a couple of observations. Hey guys up top, I think somebody's come up there to sit with you because you can't be up there by yourself. A couple of observations about this scripture that I want to share with you. Mary and Joseph, they were young. They were about some of your age. They were young, they were poor, they were somewhere between like 16 and 19, a lot of people think. Mary and Joseph both, they received this angelic vision. God sent a messenger to tell them a little bit about what was going to happen, that they were going to give birth, they were going to raise Jesus. He would be the Son of God, that he would be the Messiah. And both of them kind of wrestled with this calling. If you've participated in Sunday school or you've read the Christmas story on your own, you'll remember that it was not an easy thing to receive that message. Mary left for a period of time and she went to a relative's house, and Joseph contemplated breaking up with her. But in the end, they agreed to trust God to get married and to have the baby. And as it got close to the time that the baby would be born, a census was ordered by the Roman emperor. A census meaning that they had to go back to the town where Joseph was from. That was the custom, that they would go back to the town where the husband was from, and that they would record their family and their statistic there. Typically, Mary and Joseph would have stayed in Nazareth to have the baby because that was Mary's hometown. But because Bethlehem was the ancestral home of Joseph, they had to walk, and Mary rode a donkey about 90 miles away to Bethlehem. 90 miles, that's like from here to Columbia, South Carolina. Can you imagine doing that? This was a place that was unknown because they didn't live there. This was Joseph's ancestral home. This is where his line came from. But Joseph didn't know anything about the town. Typically, they would have relied on the hospitality of a family or a friend that they may have known, but this wasn't the case. This wasn't going to happen. When we think about traveling away from home these days, we think about like hotels or Airbnb or VRBO. But in Mary and Joseph's time, people relied on that cultural expectation that somebody was going to help them out. That they would trust that somebody would help them in their time of need. And fast forward to Bethlehem, it was really busy. It was really busy. The census was the way that the Roman government knew how to tax all of their citizens. And Mary and Joseph made plans to travel to the correct place, just like everybody else was. And there may have been other people traveling to and from or around that area, and the story really doesn't tell us or give us great detail about who else was traveling, but we know that the journey took longer than expected. And Luke leaves out a lot of details. We have no idea how long Joseph searched for a place for them to stay and to rest. We have no idea how many doors that he knocked on. We have no idea what the birthing experience, not to get too detailed, but we have no idea. He leaves a lot of that out. But after telling us that it was time for Jesus to be born, Luke gives us the next verse, verse 7. And she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. And she wrapped him in clothes and she placed him in a manger because there was no guest room available for them. Let me give a couple details about that. The swaddling cloths. We read that Jesus was wrapped in swaddling cloths. And this was important because a few verses later, shepherds would arrive looking for a baby wrapped in cloth. And the manger, Luke describes that Mary laid the baby in a manger. A manger, though, is really like a feeding trough for animals made out of wood or made out of stone even. And a manger is a place where a shepherd would have placed the grain or the hay or the food for animals to eat. No room at the inn. The inn wasn't really like the hotel or the Holiday Inn or the Hilton that we might stay at. The inn was like a bed and breakfast. It was somebody's house who had an extra room. All the spare rooms were taken in this context. So Mary gave birth in the place where the animals were kept at the inn. It's appropriate kind of to think about that place as a stable. And it's likely that the innkeeper did take care of Mary because he did give her a place to go. People were in a rush. People were worried about their jobs. Students, people were probably worried about their school and their grades and their finals and their friends. If they had Snapchat, they were probably worried about their streaks. There was no room for him. There was no room for Jesus where there might have been otherwise. I'll close with this. I remember we were making plans for Beckett. Beckett's about 2.5 months old. And, you know, I don't know how, if you've been around people who are about to have a baby and they're expecting, but those couple months right before you have a baby, it's really busy. And you're buying a lot of things, and people are giving you a lot of things, and you're trying to make the nursery look just right. And yet in the midst of it all, you have to prepare your heart and your head, but your heart for a new baby. You literally put everything aside in order to create space in your life for a new baby. Are we busy? Are we so busy in the midst of COVID and school and family and social and sports and travel ball? Are we so busy that we haven't set aside room in our heart and in our life for Jesus? Are we so busy? That we have not left a space for him to come and occupy in our heart? Do you have room for Jesus? Making room for Jesus means putting aside other things and making room for him. Making space for him. Is there room for Jesus in your life this Christmas? I love that Jesus is called Emmanuel, which means God with us. Emmanuel, because God has come and he is coming. Do you have room for Jesus? One of the things that we get to do as people who are Jesus followers is that we get to make room for Jesus in our life and in our heart by doing the same things that Jesus did. Jesus put other people first. Jesus said that the two most important things that we can do are to love God and love our neighbor. And so we're going to pray for a minute, and then all the things that you guys brought and collected are going to be added to some things that we already have. and we're going to make a stocking kit for somebody who probably needs some of the things that we're going to give them. And it might be small, and to you, it might seem a little bit insignificant because we have a lot of these things at home. And a lot of us don't have to worry about where our toothbrush is coming from, or if we have one, or if when we run out of toothpaste and we squeeze out that every little last drop, are we going to have more? But there are people in our world, and there are people in our area who don't have that resource, and so we get to do that for them tonight. And I think that's pretty special. So we're going to pray, and then I'm going to dismiss you. And Rebecca, if you would, in fact, I think it'd be great if we could just listen to you sing Make Room as we move and as we put together our stuff, because I think we ought to make room for Jesus. And this is something that we can do to make room. Are you with me? Let's pray. God, we know that in the midst of December and all that brings, end of school and grades and tests, and then you pile on COVID and protocols and masks and health and worry and anxiousness about the future, about even our present. God, there's a lot going on. And sometimes it's tough to have direction for our life. It's tough to put trust into our faith. But God, you send us reminders, and you give us opportunities to live into our faith and to live into who you've called us to be. And so, Father, in the couple weeks that lead up to Christmas, it's my prayer tonight, it's our prayer, that you would do a work in us, that you would help us remember that we, every day when our feet hit the floor, we need to make room for Jesus in our life and in our heart. So God, as we prepare to be the hands and feet of Jesus tonight, would you give us that reminder? Would you help us to understand that loving you and loving others is exactly how we can make room for Jesus in our heart. Amen. So we're going to stay here. We're going to stay seated. And just so we can space everybody out, I'm going to dismiss us just a grade level at a time. And as you grab your sock, as you bring your socks with you, as you grab your socks and you stuff, hey, look up here. I'd invite you, it's not a big deal, I just invite you, as you lay hands on all the resource that we are going to put into our socks, would you just pray over the person that's going to receive what we're giving? Would you do that? And it requires a little bit of focus and attentiveness to the task that's at hand. But if you would do that, I think you'll be blessed by it too. And then when we're through, or we have our snack for tonight. Is it already laid out? Where is it at? Over here. And are we going to start over here? Okay. So when I dismiss you one at a time, you're going to start over here. And I remember that I'd invite you to just remain kind of in a prayerful attitude as we go. You can grab your snack and your cookie, and then you can come back to your chair. Okay? All of my 6th grade friends, you can go and put together your kit. Just 6th graders, please.
You want to, oh, I will make room for you to do whatever you want. to do whatever you want to. Oh, I will make room for you to do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to, Jesus. I will make room for you, to do whatever you want to, do whatever you want to. Shake up the ground.
All my 7th grade friends.
Tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. So I will make room for you to do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. Oh, I will make room for you, for you. Do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to.
Juniors and seniors. I said, no.
I will make room for you to do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. Oh, I will make room for you, to do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. Shake up the grounds of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the grounds of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the grounds of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is
If you're not in line, I need you to sit down, please. If you're not in line, I need you to sit down, please.
Shake up the grounds of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. I will make room for you Do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. I will make room for you, Jesus. To do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. I will make room for you. Do whatever you want to.